Good evening, Chemiclapes. Welcome to episode 10. And the last episode was pretty intense, to say the least. Crabbies, warpers, surrounded by them. Very dangerous place indeed. The Grand Reef, Degasser Base. But what did we get? So we got the orange tablet, alien containment unit. We got a cuttlefish, the first ever. What else did we get? We got coral, brain coral. We got a multitude of stuff. So what I want to do with this episode is get all those resources together and gear up for next episode, which is going to be getting the Cyclops, and we're going to be going to the Aurora, and that's right, Reapers. So I do want to be prepared for that. I also want to be prepared for going down deeper, do a little bit more investigation. We didn't quite cover the full Degasser Base and the Grand Reef. I believe we missed the other entrance. There is another entrance with a few PDAs there, which unfolds the story. So let's get going. Right, so what can we build? I want to build this alien containment unit. That way it's going to feed the bioreactor, and I'm going to do a demonstration for those people who don't know it. Okay, so what do we need for that? Let's go down. Alien containment. So 2 titanium, 5 glass. Should be easy to do. So this one, like I say, we're going to tone it down a little bit. Been racing ahead. Let's get these resources. Let's do it. Okay, so let's go on the hunt. We need quartz and we need plenty of steel. So around this area, a lot of places are good for quartz, but this is as good as any.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And I'm going to get some eggs as well, and then we're going to I'm going to demonstrate what we do with those. Got to be careful of these stingers, guys. They are lethal. We're going to need a hell of a lot of quartz as well. Oof. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's venture up. And let's do a search, pan round. Okay, quartz is one of those real tricky ones to find in the daylight. It is advisable to sort of do it at night. Is that a time capsule? Oof. There we go, guys. Time capsule. What have we got? Anything interesting? Water. A few bits and bats. Nothing fabulous. But it'll be interesting come the end of this game when I leave the time capsule. Who will get it? Is it going to be one of the subs? I guess we'll find out. Now, as I mentioned before, you need steel. You can always scan something that you've already got. An easier way to get it. Temptation is to go to the safe shallows and get some quartz from there. I know there is a lot of it, but like I say, any place is pretty much decent with the stuff. I think we're just going to sort of literally get in very close. Let's check location wise. That was a Reaper. Oh, we're approaching right near the Aurora, the back of the Aurora. Just saw him there, right in the distance. There he is. Oh no, that's Stalker, but he is somewhere lurking there. Let's be very careful with that one. Okay, more quartz. It's going night time, so it's going to help a lot. Oof. Don't worry, Mr. Reaper. I will be paying you a visit very soon. He is right in the distance. He must be right literally on that borderline. Okay, so how many quartz have we got? We're going to need a hell of a lot more than that. Temptation is to venture sort of safe shallows. There's a few good locations for it. But I'm going to empty out what I've got, build some lockers, and try and expand on the base and just do a real good tidy up.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh no. I don't want to put Reginald in there, the really good source of food. But I will put one of those and one of those for now. Okay. Let's see what else we need.
All primary systems online.
Fat. Okay, so what else do we need, guys? We're going to need thermal plant, which I do want to do. We're good to go with that one. We've got the gel sacks, so I'm going to set that up shortly. Scanner room. Obviously, when you build the scanner, the scanner HUD, when you build the scanner room, it's all well and good, but you need that HUD chip to find the locations of stuff. So that's going to help quite a lot. Computer chip, magnetite. And that might come in quite handy with a quartz, but we're going to have to scan. Sometimes it's just a little bit quicker, unless you're doing a huge amount of resource. Okay. Let's get the aerogel going. We've got the rubies from the Grand Reef and the brain coral, which is all good. Okay, so what do we need? Let's start by... Okay, we've got a couple of scanners that this guy's left. Brilliant. Okay, so let's do some lockers and start getting a little bit more organised. Fuel. Now, as I said before, I'm going to show you, for those that don't know, I'm going to show you how to best use the bioreactor, and then we're going to go on to the thermal reactor. We're going to plant that. Got the planter out, side planter from the last episode. That can be there for now. And just get some water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Let's get some more water before we venture out.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, and we certainly don't need all this stuff. In fact, let's put... Yeah, we'll keep that one. Scanner. Yeah, keep that one. Okay. Okay, let's venture out a little bit further. Maybe go towards safe shallows. Lots of quartz around the area. Now, this is the area that we're going to be looking at putting the thermal reactor, but I'll demonstrate that shortly. Now, where the base is located, it is getting quite a few questions, comments of late. Where is the best place? It's a good starting point where I am. Now, basically from the pretty much centre of the map, you want to sort of go southish. And then just on the edge but I may well cover that in a guide, dedicated guide. Okay, so this is really good sauce. Oh, you. Through the tunnel of death. Go. Yep. Lots of quartz around these. Filled with them. And we're not going to say no to a bladderfish. A couple of titanium that must have left previously. Just finish it off. A couple more quartz. And bladderfish. And I think we're good to go there, guys. So, okay. Let's get this alien containment system, or should I say unit, up and running. And then on to the next thing. Grav traps, I believe we've got. I'll just double check. Yeah, we have, yeah. Titanium will do fine though. So a couple of grad traps, reinforced diving suit, and the depth module. Perimeter defense system for Roxy, not forgetting. There's a lot of stuff that we've got to do in prep. But this is the chilled moment, people. This is where we sort of take our time and just work our way through. Okay, now then. We're going to need a multi-purpose room dedicated to it. So, we may struggle here a little bit. We may have to sort of move this somewhat. Let's have a look. Okay, in fact, what we could do... possibly... No, it's not going to go there because I'm guessing possibly of this. So it wasn't the best place to put it. Okay, let's have a look at it. So if we effectively remove this front door here, multi-purpose room, sure, get it there in theory. Or possibly not because of that. Let's have a look. Let's have a little play. Now, temptation is to put it there. We're not going to be able to do it out there. It's going to drop hull integrity massively. But I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, I think we are maybe okay. Maybe okay with that. Needs a little bit of rejigging. Some foundations boosted up. But yeah, looks like we're good. Okay guys, so what have we got now? So we want to do our first alien containment unit. So we need the glass, which we just got to craft. May as well do them all. A lot of glass. Okay, great. Okay, so we just need those eggs that we picked up earlier. That's one of them. That is a the snake, crab snake, sorry. Okay, good to go. Let's give it some energy. We don't want to be doing that yet. Want to get a ton of resource for the reactor as well.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Ooh, yeah!
Aquariums provide an ideal opportunity to study alien fauna up close. Select carefully which life forms you bring on board. They may also be studying you.
Yeah, very true. Okay, so we goosed up there slightly. Should have left 1 quartz, which is fine. We need a little bit more titanium. We need it anyway, so let's just go and get the stuff. Couple of radio signals still coming through. We haven't checked the last one. There's another egg. It's going to be a sand shark egg, I believe. Maybe venturing a little bit too far for quartz. That looks like a Cyclops engine, which is good to know, but we do have that. But nonetheless, it's going to give us the titanium. Okay guys, I'm going to pick up salt, plenty of salt on the way, because we're going to need some grub very shortly. Ah, damn. Okay, let's empty out. Stasis rifle is a big one that we're going to need as well before we go into the Reaper zone. And we're going to also need the laser cutter, which I don't think we made. We got the blueprints for it. No, actually, tell a lie, we did. We did. Okay, so what we've got. Okay, we should be good now. So in order to get in the containment unit, you're going to need to build an hatch. Of course. And then it is pretty straightforward. Just drop them in there. And the cuttlefish. There we go, guys. We'll leave those cooking for a while. In the meantime, let's have a look at what we've got in terms of bulbos, various other plants. God, we've got another thermoblade. Brilliant. Okay, as I mentioned, plan, pick up, and then just repeat. Fantastic. Great source of water and food. And we can put one in there as well. So we're good to go with that. Use that one because we're low on health. Okay, so reinforced diving suit time. Diamond synthetic fibers. Okay, so what do we need for synthetic fibers? Offhand, can't remember. I should, but I can't remember. I think it is the creep vine from... yeah, that's right, isn't it? Creep vine. Okay, let's do that. Or is it? Is that the fiber mesh? Okay. Now then. We haven't got something in terms of unlocking the synthetic fibers. What have we not got?
Warning, emergency power only.
Deep shroom and blood oil we've not got, which will create the benzene and a multitude of other stuff. Can't remember offhand, but we're going to do that, guys, so let's go and do it. Okay, let's just, before we go, So we're going to go head on over to the mushroom forest for this one. There is a wreckage over that way,
Power restored.
so we're going to
All
explore
primary
that.
Systems online.
Roxy baby. Okay, let's do it. Safe zone, guys. For those who haven't done it or haven't played this game or wanting to, it is a safe zone. Nice zone, good zone to build the base. But we're not going to be doing that on this occasion. Okay, so from our location, we're going to be going around about west-ish. Something around that. The aggro is picking up. We've got bone sharks lurking in safe shallows, which isn't good. Not good at all. Okay, so northwest wreck, grassy plateaus. We want to sort of head over and then take a nosedive and then see what we can find. Should be some more PDAs, which is going to be good. Multitude of other stuff actually. And we're going to be right on the edge of the dunes, which is probably the scariest place in my opinion. It's dark and it is Reaper Central. It's got 8 Reapers in total. Now, the Crash Zone is the biggest biome, actually. That's got 8 Reapers, but it's not as dark. The actual dunes is dark. And I've had many bad encounters there, which I do not want to repeat. Not good indeed. Okay, so we should be heading. I believe this is it. Are we good? Yes, we are. Okay, so Mushroom Forest. This place is good for huge deposits of copper, so you can hear the Reaper in the distance. It's also got a large wreck and the second cuttlefish. And not forgetting a lipod as well. Okay, so lipod 13, we're going to look at that one first. And then we're going to go and get that deep shroom and blood oil. Now there is, no, that's not the main tree. Or is it? It's not rendering quite correctly.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Lipod 13.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Okay, so that was interesting. During that radio signal, we got a hull fragment, which is great. Now, we're going to have to be really careful in this little tree here. You can get very lost, but this is where we're going to find
You are
cuttlefish.
currently inside a long calcified root system. Evidence suggests it was eaten away by other life forms
Up
over
we go.
centuries to form these natural caves.
I'm going to pick up as much resource as I can en route. But like I said, we're going to need to be careful with that oxygen. Oh. Time is ticking. Oof. Okay guys, we're going to head down, back down. Inventory full anyway. Oh, don't do this. get very, very lost. Should have effectively brought in the Pathfinder tool. Great
100 meters.
for
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
little cave systems like this. Okay. Where is Roxy, baby? Ah, there she is. Now the cuttlefish is usually at the bottom. It does get a little bit confusing, but it does spawn near the bottom. Okay, let's go on again. Okay, power. There is a couple of entrances to this place as well, but we may have to venture. Ah, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. Okay, so up, around, up, and what do we not need? We don't need the thermoblade for now, but we've got our second cuttlefish. We're going to need to clear about a little bit of space because we need that deep shrooms and blood oil. Blood oil's pretty sizable in terms of inventory slots, so it's going to be 4 slots we're going to need to take. We have storage on the Seamoth on Roxy. Okay, open storage. Let's get those in there. That should do. And we don't need propulsion cannon. Okay, guys. So where are we? We want to be heading north direction from the main tree. And hopefully we should be seeing the blood kelp zone. Pretty creepy place. Warpers. The works. Crab squids. The full Monty. But nonetheless, keep to this little edge here. Ah, spoke too soon. Now we do need the deep shrooms and the blood oil. So we're going to get out. We're going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm hoping there is no ghost leviathans around this area, because if there is, we are knackered.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, blood oil, go. That'll do for now.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, so how much room do we have? Do we have time to look in, see if there's a wreckage? I do believe we have. Okay, so if we head sort of east, sort of on the edge of this, we should technically see a wreckage further up. There it is. Okay, so now there is an opening just underneath here. Okay. Plant shelf, why not? Okay.
New blueprint.
I believe we've got majority of this stuff, but we'll just scan it over just in case. Office chair. Again. I'm all for the furniture.
New blueprint
Okay,
acquired.
we're not going to go that way just as of yet. We're going to be cutting through this. Try and do a biome at a time. Cover it thoroughly if we can do. Obviously, I don't want to sort of drag this episode on too long, but I think we're racing through. A lot of people were sort of getting lost when they're watching the videos. Okay, so what do we have? Anything decent? No. Can we get through there? No, we can't. But what we do have is all fragments. Fantastic. And I believe that's 2 of them. Oof. We may not have to go to the back of the Aurora,
Acquired.
which will be a very fine thing indeed. But I probably will anyway, make it a little bit more exciting. Okay, so oxygen, we're going to have to be careful of. Let's check the top of
Welcome
the
aboard,
wreckage.
Captain.
Come on, come on, oxygen. There is usually fragments, bridge fragments, various fragments on top of the wreckages. Always worth taking a look.
1,100 meters.
Uh,
Oxygen efficiency.
propulsion cannon we've got, but titanium will do. And let's drop down here. Usually a data box or so is in this wreckage, but we haven't done bad. We've got all fragments from this location, so I'm not counting it as a complete loss. It is one of the biggest wreckages as well, and quite a safe one, to be fair. And it is worth checking all routes. Power cell, charger. That'll do. 1 or 2. Can we get any more? Let's go in the other way. Just double check. Oh. Get a little bit closer. It is worth checking as well on the ground just underneath the wreckage. Okay, where we haven't gone. Okay guys, thermal reactor module. Nice, 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 nice.
Acquired.
Very happy with that. Light stick fragment, which I believe we've got. No, we haven't, but we have now. Okay, double check. And abandoned PDA.
Integrating new PDA.
The way I see it, no one's to blame here.
He gave me the wrong coordinates.
She didn't give me clear instruction. Okay, I'll rephrase. You've been equally incompetent. Now, we've lost time, but we're closer to the planet. So if the Degassi's out there, the scans should pick it up.
Why are we even helping the Mongolians? They're the competition.
Enjoy your shore leave on Sanjay Station? Like having fuel in the tanks? Thank the Mongolians. We run the scans, we show them we didn't find anything, and we say thanks for the free dinner. Clear? Sir, there's something odd on the surface scan here. Turn that recorder off.
Okay guys, so we're mounting these PDAs up quite nicely, all the voice logs. We've got the deep stream now. We've got the blood oil. We're getting somewhere finally. We're going to obviously look at this blood oil. What does it unlock? Do you know something? I played this game so many times and I can't remember, in all honesty. And then I think we're pretty much good to go for the next episode. Now, what do? We can get the Cyclops bridge fragments from the mushroom forest. A little bit of searching. There's 2 mushroom forests that we can go to, or we can go to the back of the Aurora. What do you prefer, guys? What do you want to watch? Let me know. There is a voting system at the top, a poll. Have a look at that. Let me know your thoughts. Comment away. Tell me what you think I should do. I'm pretty sure you all want me to go to the back of the Aurora, face the Reapers, and I'm going to have to during the whole of this Subnautica gameplay. Do I want to? No, I don't. It scares the hell out of me, but I will do. So, what else do we need? Okay, let's get back to the base, work out what we need, and then we can go from there. May need some more stalker teeth. We wanted to do a little bit of farming as well. And we need some fuel. How much room have we got? I'll just grab a few of these. As I mentioned before, great sources of fuel for the bioreactor. Endless as well. Okay, so where were we? Oh, lost position. There you are. One of the things we needed to do as well is thermal reactor. I do want to show it in this episode. And that way it's going to allow us to get the actual water filtration unit, which consumes a massive amount of power. Massive indeed. Okay guys, so
Emergency power only.
what's these in?
Production offline.
And what do we've got?
All primary
Okay, so what have we unlocked? We've unlocked a benzene. Oh god, we needed 3 as well. Hydraulic acid. Hydrochloric acid, should I say, with the deep shrooms, but we can grow those. The blood oil we're going to need more of, which is slightly annoying. Okay, so let's plant these for now. I'm just going to plant a couple, and then I am going to and same again for this. Let's just put the seeds in there. Okay, we needed more benzene. Slightly problematic, but
Welcome aboard, Captain.
okay. Oh, first cuttlefish. There we go, guys. We're going to have a little bit of play with this one, but for now, we're going to put our second one in there. What do we name him? You guys come up with a good name. Come here. Hey, there you go, pal. Whoa. Okay, so there's our first cuttlefish. I hope he's not wandering to the sunshine. No, thank God for that. Okay, so now then, what else do we need? Deep stream we can grow, synthetic fibres, yeah. So benzene, we needed that one blood oil, which is very, very annoying. But in the meantime, what can we do? We can, without having to go back in this episode to the mushroom forest, we could, I guess, do the thermal plant. We've got the aerogel, we've got the magnetite, we've got the titanium. So let's go and do it. Okay guys, so let's get rid of this stuff for now. Aerogel. We need 5 titanium, 2 magnetite. We should have it all as 1 magnetite. No. Okay, not an issue. Into the jelly shrooms cave we go. I'm just going to do it. In fact, bad idea. Let's do it in Roxy. Oh, don't follow me. Bloody hell. Quite a few people sort of... Yeah, she's coming. And tell her to stop. Come here. Come here. Stop there, love. Okay, so... The... jelly shrooms is... wrong way. Along this edgeway. We just need a couple of magnetite. And again, jelly shrooms, we've not covered it all. But I believe we've covered the majority of it. But it would be nice to sort of revisit. Take a further look. But here we go, guys. These do freak the hell out of me. We've got the depth module as well now, which is ideal. So we can go all the way down to the bottom in Roxy. First degasser base that we came across. Okay, so magnetite, lots of lithium around this area. Large, sugar, large deposits.
Seek fluid intake.
But what we're after is
100 meters.
this stuff.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Careful, careful, careful.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Diamond as well. Gold, that'll do. Crabbies. Temptation. Temptation. Ooh. I want a crab snake. Let's have a look. See if we can get one. Little crab. Oh God, no. Saw one lurking about this area. No. One further that way. One's gone in there. Oh. One in there. Let's do it, yeah. Sod it. Another one. Actually, a couple of these now that we've got. Okay, so where are you, Roxy? Before I get eaten up. There you are. And to be fair, this is one of the great places recommended to actually build a base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Quite a lot of resource, a little bit scary, but I think you do get used to them after some time. Okay. And they tend to stay clear unless you get too close. Okay guys, so we should be good to go now for the thermal plant. Whew. Long-winded episode, but it is what it is. It's all about the resource, getting those blueprints and then making the dumb stuff. Okay, so what do we need now? We should be good. Let's check on titanium. Need some water. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to put that in there for now. Titanium.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay, let's...
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, guys, so I believe we need 1 titanium. Let's just take a very quick venture out. Scan something that... there we go. Perfect.
Passing 100 meters.
That'll do.
Oxygen efficiency
Quartz.
decreased.
Okay. Titanium. And we should be good now for the thermal reactor. We need gold and we need a little bit more titanium because we're going to need these transmitters. Okay.
Warning. Emergency
Okay,
power
let's see if anything is hatched over in the containment unit. Oh, it's coming out. It's very, very close. Give it a minute or two. But I've got some spadefish. And bubbles. No room, damn it. Okay, let's put this in here. Drop your friend in there, which will come in handy. And don't want to use a Reginald. I suppose we could use that for now. Okay, so let's go and do this.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Now, what you've got to do with these thermal reactors effectively is find a vent. As I mentioned, this is a great location for a base because it's very close to one of the vents. And what you've got to do effectively is exterior, give it a bit of space, and get very, very tricky. But that is going to give us quite a bit of power and it's going to be continuous. Now, distance-wise, it may not reach this. So what you're going to do then is simply send these power transmitters to the base. If you can't see the location, you can simply park another one down. But I do think it's reached it anyway. There we go, guys. It is straight direct into the base. It's going to give us a lot of power. And as I said, continuous power. It's going to allow us to
Aboard, Captain.
break this bioreactor down, get rid of it if we need to. And that's it, guys. So you can obviously make as many of those thermal reactors as you want to. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you the whole purpose of the alien containment unit. So, massive amount of energy. Score-wise, I'm not too sure, but I will display it in the description in terms of the energy that crab snake has just applied to the power. Sorry, crab snake. And I think on that note, guys, I'm going to end it there. But join me next episode. It's going to be a little bit more exciting. We're obviously going to get that benzene. I may do that in between this episode, so we're not having to go to and from. But join me on the next episode, guys. We're going to be getting the last parts for the Cyclops in the Reaper Zone, no doubt. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.